Look up, just for a moment. Every single point of light you see is a sun, a star. Many of them vastly larger than our own, burning for billions of years. And beyond what your eyes can ever reach, there are 2 trillion galaxies, each one home to hundreds of billions of stars. Yet here is the question that has haunted every human who has ever gazed into that abyss. Where did all of this come from? 13.8 billion years ago. There was no space, no time, no stars, no galaxies. And then, in a single, unimaginable instant, everything began. This is perhaps the most profound and strange idea science has ever given us. The universe did not explode into space. There was no empty stage waiting for it. Space itself, and time itself, began at that moment we call the Big Bang. Asking what came before the Big Bang is like asking what lies south of the South Pole. The question simply stops making sense. There was no before. Time began with the universe. In the tiniest fraction of a second, we're talking about a billionth of a trillionth of a second, the universe underwent an explosive expansion called cosmic inflation. Space itself stretched faster than light, smoothing the cosmos and planting the seeds for everything we see today. From a state hotter and denser than we can truly imagine, all the matter, energy, and even the laws that govern them emerged from a singularity, a point where our current understanding of physics reaches its limit. It is humbling. A cosmos of unimaginable scale, born from something smaller than we can picture. In that first blinding instant, the temperature was beyond anything we can comprehend. Trillions upon trillions of degrees. Nothing familiar could exist. No atoms, no protons, just a seething ocean of pure energy. Quarks, gluons, and forces not yet separated. But the universe was expanding, and as it expanded, it cooled. Within the first second, quarks combined into the first protons and neutrons. Then, in the minutes that followed, protons and neutrons began to fuse. Hydrogen nuclei formed. Helium. Trace amounts of lithium. For the next few 100,000 years, the universe remained a hot plasma, too energetic for atoms to hold together. Then, at around 380,000 years old, it cooled enough for electrons to join these nuclei. The first atoms were born. Light could finally travel freely. The cosmic microwave background, the afterglow of the Big Bang, still washes over us today, a faint whisper from that ancient time. Imagine it, an entire universe, glowing uniformly, before a single star had ever shone. For the next 100 to 400 million years, the universe fell into silence. Scientists call this the cosmic dark ages. A vast cooling ocean of hydrogen and helium gas, drifting in total darkness, no stars, no light from any source. But gravity is infinitely patient. Slowly, relentlessly, it pulled these vast clouds together, denser and denser. In the hearts of these collapsing clouds, the temperature and pressure rose until hydrogen atoms began to fuse. The first stars, the population 3 stars, ignited. These were true giants, hundreds of times more massive than our sun. They burned with ferocious brilliance and lived short, violent lives. When they died, they exploded in colossal supernovae, and in those fiery deaths, new elements were forged: carbon, oxygen, nitrogen, iron, even the gold that might one day adorn a ring on your finger. Every atom in your body, the calcium in your bones, the iron in your blood, the oxygen you breathe, was cooked inside an ancient star and scattered across the cosmos. As Carl Sagan so beautifully put it, we are made of star stuff. You are the universe, experiencing itself. Those stellar explosions enriched the cosmos. New generations of stars formed, surrounded by planets made from that stardust. 4.5 billion years ago, around an unremarkable star in an unremarkable galaxy, a small rocky world formed. We call it Earth. And on that world, from atoms forged in the hearts of long-dead stars, chemistry became biology. Life emerged, and eventually, minds capable of wonder. Human beings looking back across 13.8 billion years of cosmic evolution, asking the same question our ancestors asked beneath different skies. That is the deepest beauty of the Big Bang. It is not merely the story of the universe, it is your story, my story, the story of every living thing that has ever drawn breath. We are all children of that single astonishing moment. There is still so much we don't know. What exactly triggered the Big Bang? What is the true nature of dark matter and dark energy, which dominate our cosmos? And what ultimate fate awaits everything? These are the questions we will chase together in this series. Because science is the most honest and beautiful expression of human curiosity. It teaches us to ask better questions and to stand in awe of the answers we find. If this journey into the birth of everything moved you, if it made you feel a little smaller, yet somehow more connected, please subscribe, like, and share it with someone who loves to wonder. Turn on notifications. The story is only just beginning. I'll see you in the next episode, out there, among the stars.